1. So we'll discuss about the derivative part that relates the instantaneous speed and instantaneous velocity. We know v equal to average speed equal to delta x by delta t. Okay, v average. This average speed is delta x by delta t, means the distance traveled in short time interval. If we find the instantaneous velocity, instantaneous, then what we have to do? Instantaneous speed. Instantaneous means what? Instantaneous means at any instant. So v equal to limit, we have to limit the time. Instant, at any instant means time is very short. So delta t, the time interval delta t, this is delta t, time interval is very short. And what we have to do? Take the ratio. We are calculating that speed, but within a short time interval. That is called instantaneous speed. In mathematics, you will find when you will study limit and derivative, it will be converted. This term will be converted into dx by dt. This is called exact differential or derivative. This we can read derivative of x with respect to t. Derivative of x with respect to t. Derivative, which quantity will be derived derivative or differentiated? This is derivative or differentiating, we can say. Okay, we can differentiate a dependent variable by an independent variable. What is dependent, what is independent? X depends on t, you know, depends on t. With changing time, distance changes. So we are calculating distance with respect to time. So x is dependent on t, so we can find dx by dt. Okay, this is v, speed or velocity, also we can find similar way dx by dt. Now what will be the value of dx by dt? We have to learn what is the derivative formula. What are the derivative formula? Some basic formula I will say, which will help you to continue in motion. Okay, suppose we want to find derivative of x to the power n, where n belongs to r. N is real number, means 1, 2, 3, minus 1, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, similarly. Then what will be its formula? Derivative of x to the power n with respect to x. We can take differentiation with the same variable. Here x, means dependence will be there. X depends on t, then x with respect to t we can do. But here x taken, we have x to the power n, so it depends purely on x. So d by dx of x to the power n is, formula is n. This power will come first, then x to the power, variable to the power, reduction of 1 power. Got it? n belongs to r. Okay. Then another formula, this is simple formula, so I am giving example. D by dx of, suppose given 1 by x. So how you can find d by dx of? You have to convert it into power, x to the power minus 1. X to the power minus 1 means minus 1, x to the power minus 1, which is equal to minus 1 into x to the power minus 2, which is equal to minus 1 by x square. So d by dx of 1 by x, or derivative of 1 by x is minus 1 by x square. Similar way you have to find the derivatives. Okay, so I will give some example after you understand this matter. Okay, then now come to another formula. This is one basic formula, it will be used so many times. Then in some trigonometry, d by dx of sin x, derivative of sin x क्या होता है? cos x होता है. Remember it also. Then derivative of cos x क्या होता है? Derivative of cos x क्या होता है? माइनस sin x. ठीक है, derivative of sin x cos x, derivative of cos x minus sin x. You have to write down this. Okay, then derivative of 10x, derivative of 10x is sec square x. Mainly this formula will be used, and this will be used partly when there will be trigonometric function. Okay, then derivative of cot x minus cosec square x. Okay, you have to write in regular manner. I am writing here and there. Then derivative of sec x, d by dx of sec x, derivative of sec x with respect to x, ये होगा क्या sec x into tan x. Then derivative of cosec x, ये क्या होगा minus cosec x into cot x. ये सब डेरिवेटिव फॉर्मूला रिलेटेड टू ट्रिगोनोमेट्री. देन डेरिवेटिव ऑफ e टू द पावर x, एक्सपोनेंशियल फंक्शन. डेरिवेटिव ऑफ e टू द पावर x इज अगेन e टू द पावर x. डेरिवेटिव ऑफ logarithm फंक्शन, डेरिवेटिव ऑफ ln x logarithm function is 1 by x. You only remember the first formula. This formula is very much important. Everywhere it will be taken, considered in your 11th class. Okay, so now after writing this formula, I will provide some question, you will solve and deposit me. Okay.